I started noticing them in the mornings. Small things at first. A note on the kitchen counter. A reminder taped to the wall. Written in my handwriting. Perfectly mine. At first, I blamed stress. Lack of sleep. I work late. I forget things that made sense. But then, the messages changed. Don't open the window after 2 to 13. If you hear footsteps, stay still. You already made this mistake. That last one stayed with me. Because I didn't remember making any mistake. Then, the tone shifted. The notes stopped sounding like reminders and started sounding like warnings. Leave the door unlocked tonight. Stay in the bedroom. Do not trust the silence. I didn't understand any of it, but I started feeling off. Headaches that wouldn't go away. A dull pressure behind my eyes. Moments where time just slipped. I'd check my phone and realize an hour had passed. Gone. I mentioned it casually to a coworker. She didn't laugh. She just looked at me and said, "Check your apartment." Like, seriously, check it. I asked her what she meant. She hesitated, then said, "Gas," or something like that. It can mess with your memory. I brushed it off. Until the notes got worse. They weren't just warnings anymore. They were instructions. Put the keys by the bed. Fill a glass of water before you sleep. Keep the lights on. Then one night, I found a note I knew I hadn't written. Not because of the handwriting, but because of what it said. You are forgetting faster now. The letters were pressed so hard into the paper, they almost tore through. That night, I stayed awake. I remember checking the time, 2:11 a.m. I remember thinking, just stay awake. Then, nothing. I woke up in bed, morning light, and a new note sitting on my chest. Longer than the others. Messier. Like it had been written in a rush. I tried to keep you awake. You always fall asleep. You don't have much time. That was the moment I set up a camera. I needed proof. That night, I slept with it pointed straight at me. The next morning, there was another note. You watched. Good. My hands were shaking when I opened the footage. At 2:13, I sat up, slowly, unnaturally, like something was pulling me up. I walked to the desk, grabbed a pen, started writing. Fast this time. Urgent. My head tilted slightly, like I was listening to something right next to me. Then I stopped, turned toward the camera, looked straight into it, and whispered, "You're running out of time." I don't remember saying it. I don't remember any of it. That's when I remembered what my coworker said about the gas. I went out that same day and bought a detector. I didn't even finish installing it before it started screaming. Michael died suddenly. Heart condition. No warning. One day he was there, sending stupid memes, complaining about work. The next, He was gone. His accounts stayed online. No one touched them. At least, that's what we all believed. 5 months later, I got an email from him. Subject line: "You left something unfinished." I thought it was some kind of glitch. Spam. A delayed message. Until I opened it. "You still haven't gone through the boxes in the attic." I froze. I hadn't told anyone about that. A week earlier, I had gone up there alone. Just stood in the dust, thinking about him. I never mentioned it. Not to anyone. I replied. Just one line. "Who is this?" The answer came almost immediately. "You know who this is." I stared at the screen, waiting for the punchline. It didn't come. Instead, more emails started arriving, each one more specific than the last. "You still have my watch in your drawer." "You kept the jacket." "You didn't tell them what happened that night." That one made my stomach drop, because there was something I never told anyone, and he was the only person who knew. The final email came at 3:12 a.m. No subject, no text, just an attachment. A photo of my house, taken from outside, from a height that didn't make sense. I live on the 3rd floor. When the crash happened, the news focused on numbers. Casualties, damage, timelines. But Daniel's family remembers something else. His phone. He was declared dead at the scene. There was no confusion about that. But an hour later, his phone made its first call. To his mother. She answered. All she heard was static. Not silence. Movement. Like wind pushing through something metallic. Then it ended. The second call went to his brother. Same number. Same result. But he said it wasn't just noise. He said it sounded like breathing. Uneven. Strained. Like someone trying to speak but couldn't. The calls kept coming. Friends. Family. Old contacts. 35 in total. All from Daniel's phone. Rescue teams used the signal to trace the source. That's how they found his body. Buried under debris. But when they pulled him out, there was no phone. They searched the entire area. Nothing. No device. No fragments. Just the call logs. The last call came in after they recovered him. After Amy died, her account became a memorial. People posted photos, old messages, memories. I couldn't look at it. Not for a long time. Then one night, I got a notification. Amy tagged you in a photo. I almost ignored it. Almost. But I opened it. It was an old picture. Us in my kitchen, laughing about something I can't even remember now. At first, everything looked normal. Then I noticed the background. In the dark corner behind me, there was a shape. A figure. I don't remember anyone being there. I told myself it was lighting, compression, anything. Then another notification. Another tag. Different photo. This time, she was in the reflection of the window. Faint. But there. Then another. A mirror. Then another. Closer. Each image bringing her nearer. Until finally, she was right behind me. I opened our old chat. My hands were already cold. Who's doing this? The typing indicator appeared. Stopped. Appeared again. Then a message. I'm home. I turned around immediately. Nothing. Empty room. My phone vibrated again. Another message. A photo. Taken seconds ago. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, looking at my phone. And behind me, she's standing there. Even the darkest stories leave something behind. Stay with me. There are more stories.